evening, everyone. Namaste. Welcome to the class. Find a comfortable seated position of your choice. Sit on a block or on a cushion if you need extra support, and if you want to, make your alignment of the spine a little bit easier. In either case, start with engaging the core. Start with aligning the shoulders over your hips. Start relaxing the shoulders away from the ears, relaxing the palm of the hands on top of your knees. Or you can place the palm of the hands facing up if you prefer. Opening to give, opening to receive. Let's close the eyes and let's start connecting to the breathing, noticing the quality of the breath without trying to change anything at all. Just observe your breathing as it is. Start noticing the sounds which are farther away from you, in the distance, maybe outside your house. And then gradually bring the attention to the sounds which are closer and closer to you, so that you can start really connecting to yourself. Maybe it's the sound of the breath or your heart. And then bring your attention to your abdomen. And see if you can expand your abdomen as you inhale. See if you can deflate the abdomen as you exhale. Okay, we do this a few times. Very slowly inhale, expand your abdomen. And maybe hold the breath at the end of the inhalation. And when you're ready, exhale slowly. Bring the attention to your abdomen as it sinks, more and more. Bring your attention to your core, engage your core at the end of the exhalation. Hold the breath. When you're ready to inhale again, inhale again. Expand the abdomen and then see if you can send your breath up a little bit higher towards your ribs, towards your chest. Grow tall from the crown of the head. Exhale, send everything down. So notice your chest as you exhale, your ribs and your abdomen. And again, bring the belly button towards the spine. Give attention to your sitting bones, maybe to the bottom of the spine. And again, inhale. Expand your abdomen. Grow tall from the crown of the head as you send the breathing all the way up, even to the crown of the head if you want. Exhale, send everything down. Maybe exhaling, sending everything back to earth. And keep breathing this way in your own pace. Trying to make the inhales and exhales a little bit longer and smoother. Taking your time. Like you had all the time in the world. Lovely way of bringing the attention to the present moment, bringing the attention to just yourself, forgetting the outside world, forgetting the past, forgetting the future, and just noticing what's happening in the present. Let's take a cleansing breath. We take an inhale through the nose. Expand the abdomen. We take it in as much air as possible. Exhale through the mouth with a big sigh. Releasing all the tension and letting go. So 2 more. We inhale. Think about what we want to release. We take in lots of new air in our system, in our lungs. And then we exhale, thinking about what we want to release, and we let it go. Very nice, very gently, with intention. Yeah, with use of intention during the practice. Believe in it. Okay, then we can then keep breathing this way, or we can engage, you can use the Ujjayi breathing or victorious breath, which is the one that, you know, makes a sound as we inhale and exhale, helping us to focus even more on our breathing, because we can hear the breath more. Also similar to the sound of the sea, yeah, of the waves on the shore, just the noise of the sea. That's why it's called victorious breath, because it's quite powerful. So we can practice this imagining we are fogging up the mirror, making a sound, okay? And then we can slowly and gradually seal the lips as we do make the sound, and just try to recreate the same sounds with the lips sealed. So the sound will come from the back of your throat. It's like massaging your throat, also restricting slightly the air passage. So the inhale and exhale takes a little bit longer. I said, very useful, this type of pranayama, to connect even more with the breathing, and also very useful in positions where you find more, a position which you find more challenging, maybe. Yeah, helps to stay more focused and to help you even more in releasing and going deeper into the stretches and the poses. You can use this pranayama anytime you like during the practice. Sometimes, you know, with practice, it comes natural to breathe this way. You don't have even to think about it, it just comes natural. Okay, then keeping the eyes closed, see if we can swap the crossing of the legs. We can do a little bit of Nadi Shodhana, balancing the two sides of the brain, the opposites present in our body, in all our levels. We can place the left hand on top of the left knee, join the thumb and the index finger, and then we can either place the index finger and the middle finger in the forehead on the third eye, yeah, or we can, if this is too complicated, we can just use the thumb, maybe the middle finger, to close and open the nostrils. Otherwise, when the other two fingers on the forehead, we'll have to use the thumb and one of the two free fingers. Okay, the ring finger and the little finger. We start with closing the eyes, bringing the elbows nice and close to the ribs, relaxing the shoulders, and maybe bringing the chin slightly down, so we relax the head and the neck. We take a few inhales and few exhales through both nostrils, so we become aware of the breathing. And of course, if your nose is blocked, or it's very good to blow your nose before you do this as well, this pranayama, because it helps to release some stuff, you know, that you might have in your nose, in your nostrils. Okay, when you're ready to take the next inhale, close the right nostril and inhale left. Nice and slow, nice and deep, but without forcing it. See if you can hold the breath at the end of the inhalation, and when you're ready, close the left nostril and exhale right. And then very slowly, paying attention to the quality of the breath, pay attention to the air, to the quality of the air coming out, to all the journey of the air in your lungs. Next time we inhale right. You can hold the breath at the end of the inhalation. Hold it until comfortable, and then close the right nostril and exhale left. Again, if you can, have a pause. Next inhale will be left. Hold the breath at the end of the inhalation if you can. And exhale right. So if you can, I'm not going to tell you each time, but if you can, hold the breath at the end of the inhalation and exhalation. If you want to carry on by yourself, just remember that you always inhale from the same nostril you have just exhaled from. So next inhale will be right. Try to keep your alignment. It's easily forgotten. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. We can inhale right. This time at the end of the inhalation, if you want, you can drop the chin down towards the chest a little bit more. Closing one of the 3 blocks in the body. And when we exhale, we slowly bring the chin up as we exhale left. You're ready, inhale left. At the end of the inhalation, you can drop the chin down again. Holding the breath as you do so. And when you're ready, as you exhale right, you bring the chin up to the center. You can carry on by yourself a few cycles. Ready. The center with your, as you exhale, relax the right hand on top of the right knee. Just go back to the normal flow of the breath. Just observe how you feel. Palm of the hands can go on top of the knees. We can slowly open the eyes, looking on the floor in front of us. And then we can stretch the legs, coming this way so you can see me. So you can stretch the legs in front, making sure you're sitting nicely on the sitting bones. You can flex the toes and stretch them forward. You can close your eyes if you want. And then we can go down into fold, bringing the arms up as we inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to fold. What if you can go too deep? Hinge from your hips. Bring the crown of the head towards your feet. Really stretch on your hamstrings, also in your lower back. Take a few breaths here, allowing the body to soften and relax. Very nice, and you can relax the hands where they want to go. We're going to bring the chin to the chest. You can slowly come to a seated, rolling the shoulders away from the ears. And then we can cross the legs again. Start stretching the shoulders, placing the hands on top of the shoulders with the thumb on the back and the rest of the fingers in the front. Inhaling, bringing the elbows up, exhaling, stretching backwards. A few times, using the inhale to bring the elbows up and exhale to come down. Okay, a few more. We can then come back to the center and see if we can go the other way. Same thing. The other way. Always inhale as you bring them up, the elbows up, and as you exhale, you bring them down. Just loosening up the shoulders. Okay, last one. Relax. Place the hands out on the side of your body. Let's do a side stretch now. As we inhale, we bring both arms up. As we exhale, we get hold of the left wrist with the right hand and we can stretch to the right. Trying to keep a lovely alignment of the left hip with the left shoulder and maybe the left wrist. If it's comfortable, you can turn your gaze and look left. As you inhale, come a little bit higher, and as you exhale, stretch again down. And again, inhale, exhale. Inhaling, making sure your core is tight, come all the way up. Stretch up, trying to reach alternatively with your hands. Again, you can look up if you want. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Get hold of the right wrist with the left hand. Inhale again. As you exhale, stretch to your left. You can, if it's comfortable, you can look right. And then we can come a little bit higher as we inhale. And as we exhale, we can stretch to the left again. 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 Let's hold the breath here for a couple of breaths. Trying to relax what you can relax. Use your core to come all the way up as you inhale. This time we interlock the fingers and we push the palm of the hands up. We can look up. And we can look ahead. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. And then bend the arms, bringing the right elbow down to the right. Trying to keep the left arm behind your head if possible. But if you start carving the back and looking down, it is better to keep the arms a little bit high. And then we can take an inhale. As we exhale, we can stretch to the right again. We can then bring this right elbow forward. Yeah, left elbow back. It's sort of twist, looking left. Breathing. And then you come back to the center. Stretch your arms up. You'll feel your arms at the end of this. Bend the arms so your left elbow is down. Inhale again. Exhale, stretch to your left. And then this time we are bringing the left elbow forward and the right arm a little bit more to the right, and we are looking right. Always walk towards maintaining a nice long back. And then come back to the center, stretch your arms up, look up, look ahead, maybe bring the arms a little bit more behind your back. And then slowly, with control, we're going to bring the arms behind the back. We're going to interlock the fingers, stretch the arms, press the palm of the hands together, and try to bring the arms a little bit higher behind the back. Nice chest extension. And we can look up as we bring the arms higher. If you look ahead, and we can start hinging from the hips. See how low you can go here. Maybe relaxing the forehead into the mat. Maybe you have a block or a support under your forehead. Then relax the arms behind your back, chin to the chest, and come again to a seated. You should feel your arms now. Change the crossing of the legs if you want to. Again, stretch the arms this way, bringing the right arm across, and then pressing the arm towards you with the left hand. Relax the shoulders. Again, inhale and exhale. Let's walk palms, so the left arm is across as you inhale, and as you exhale, you bring the arm close to you, relaxing the shoulders away from your ears, but still keeping nice and long to the spine. And then we inhale, and as you exhale, we relax the hands on top of the knees. And we move the head from side to side, dropping the ears towards the same shoulder. And close your eyes here. Then come to the center and then turn your gaze to the right, even if your eyes are closed. Come back to the center as you inhale. As you exhale, turn your gaze to the left. Do this a few times. Come back to the center. Imagine your nose is a pencil and you want to draw circles in front of your face. Starting maybe with little circles and then gradually making the circles bigger. Use the breathing, of course, here as well. So as we come up, we inhale, and as we exhale, we bring and come all the way down. The bigger the circles, the bigger the stretch on your neck. You can go the other way, so we draw circles the other way. Excellent. And then a twist. Okay, we haven't done a twist yet, so we can do one now. We can bring the arms up as we inhale, and as we exhale, we twist to the right. Nice and easy. Try to stay lifted. Yeah, use your right hand to push yourself up. Look over your right shoulder as you exhale, maybe twisting a little bit more. Let's really come back to the center as you inhale with both arms, and exhale, twist to your left. Bring both arms up as you inhale, bring the hands in prayer, and come to the center. Brilliant. You can now come on our tabletop. So you can come either here, okay, or otherwise with your legs crossed, you just push forward. I'm going to turn this way, otherwise I won't fit in the screen. Align the shoulders over the hips, the shoulders over your wrists and the hips over your knees. The knees are hips width apart. You know, move a little bit so you can find your alignment. Feel the balance on each side. Push away with your hands. Nice and long with the neck. Push, bring the shoulders away from the ears. And start moving the hips from side to side. Very nice to stretch your hips doing this. Nice and gentle. Okay. can then make circles with the hands and the knees. One way. And the other way. Okay. And then we can do the same, but we can move the back as well, yeah, as we go around. You can relax your head. It's like a mix of cat and cows as you make sort of circles and you go from one side to another. And make sure we do the other way as well. And then let's come back to the center. So let's do some cat and cows. So we start with the inhaling in cow, so bringing the bottom up, the abdomen down, and then looking slightly ahead. And as we exhale, move into cat. And then we keep moving this way, back to movement. Okay, last one. Lay into cow, exhale into cat. We're going to stretch back. And to extend the child pose, we walk the arms and the hands as far as forward as we can. Relaxing the forehead into the mat. Otherwise, you can relax the forehead on the block or the cushion. And try to bring the weight towards your heels. You can bring the attention to the middle of the forehead. Maybe massage the middle of the forehead, the third eye chakra into the mat or into the prop. Stimulating our point of intuition and clairvoyance. Again, we can move the hips from side to side here. Okay. Then we can relax the arms alongside the body. The palm of the hands are facing up. You can even place your hands on the soles of your feet. And again, you can here use the Ujjayi breathing. You know, being so close to the mat is already easier to hear your breath. But if you use the Ujjayi, it gets even easier, louder. The breath gets louder. And then we can stretch the wrist, making circles with the wrist. And we can slowly bring the chin to the chest. Come here. Let's come into a tabletop again. Let's turn the hands so the fingers are away from us. Okay, let's turn the hands again. So the fingers are towards us and we can sit slightly back a little bit, yeah, to stretch the back of your arms. To feel it all the way up here. Okay. You can then turn the hands so the fingers are together. Especially the middle finger, I suppose. Push away and then sit back. Just stretch the wrist again. Shake your hands if you want. Come into tabletop again. So if you can do Superman, a little bit of a strengthening exercise for your back. Also, it's a balance. Yeah. And also it will be a big stretch. We're going to stretch the quadriceps as well, and it's a chest opener as well. So we can start with, first of all, bringing the left leg straight behind. Okay, then we can try maybe to lift the leg up, nice and strong, point the toes down, and then you can stretch them away. Okay, I'm looking at you, but you should look down at your mat. Yeah, and then if you feel balanced, you can stretch your right arm forward, aligning the arm, you know, with your head, or in line with your body. Good. And then we can, from here, bend the left leg and try to get hold of the left foot with the right hand. Once you got that, you start kicking the foot into your hand. Okay. At the same time, you kick your foot. You want to bring the knee higher, and you also want to open the right side of the chest. So we can look right here as we open the right shoulder. Okay, another breath here. Then we can slowly bring the gaze back into the center of the mat. Release, so we can stretch and lengthen. And then exhale, bring everything down. We can sit back, we can also tuck the toes under. We can take this opportunity to stretch the front of the feet and stretch the wrist again. Okay. Do the same on the other side. Coming on tabletop, also releasing some of the, bringing circulations back into the feet. We can stretch the right leg back, first of all. And we can try to lift the right leg, point the toes towards you, and then stretch. So point the toes away. Okay, then if you find the balance, maybe we stretch the left arm up, strong core, strong back, strong leg, strong arm. Bend the right leg, move this left arm to the back, see if you can get hold of the right foot or ankle, whatever you can get hold of. And then start kicking the foot into your hand. Bring the right knee higher, and then maybe look left, opening the left shoulder. Yeah. Okay, big stretch for the hip flexor as well. Come back to the center. Stretch the little arm and the leg. And then come back into a tabletop. Very nice. Let's widen the knees, hips width apart. Let's bring the big toes to touch. Let's sit back on the heels. And again, we can stretch forward, relaxing the forehead. Feeling more the stretch on the hips now. And again, breathing, maybe engaging, using the Ujjayi breathing again. Big inhale through the nose, exhale through your mouth if you want as well. And we can roll the chin to the chest, roll the shoulders away from the ears. Come on the knees. If you need support under your knees, please use something there. Okay. I'm going to stretch the right leg to the side. And then we can bring the arms up as we inhale. As we exhale, we're going to stretch to the right, placing the right hand on the outside of the right leg. Left arm is nice and straight. And try to bring everything to the right. Okay. Nice, soften, exhale, stretch again. Nice and tall, nice and strong on your core. As we inhale, we bring both arms up, and then we can relax the hands into the mat and try to sit back on the left leg. We can leave this right foot facing forward, or we can lift the right toes towards the mat. We can bring the hands in prayer, maybe bring the hands above the head here. Good. And we can also stretch towards the left leg here. Again, we can relax the elbows, hands in prayer, bring them behind your head if you want. Raise the hands to the side, bring the chin to the chest, roll up here, and then we can come back on the knees. So push yourself up, relax this right foot again into the mat. Inhale, bring both arms up, and exhale, we're going to stretch left now. So sometimes it's good to have a support here, like a block, otherwise you can go on your tiptoes or go a little bit lower with you on your hand. Right arm is straight, you can look at your right arm, and you can also stretch the right arm above your head. Another thing we can do is lift the right leg up. Okay. Inhale. As you exhale, come back all the way up. Very good. Relax your hands forward. Come here, all the way up, stretch the left leg to the side. Try to align the right hip over the right knee, nice and long, core is tight, bring your arms up as you inhale, as you exhale, stretch to your left, right arm is here, or maybe we stretch a little bit deeper, bringing the arm a little bit more to the side and sliding this left hand a little bit lower. We can release it slightly as we inhale. As you exhale, we can go deeper. Again. Use your core to come up. Exhale, we can sit back, maybe without using the hands if you want. Turning the right toes up. Okay, and we bring the hands above your head. Another inhale, and exhale here. Inhale, stretch your arms, and exhale, forward fold towards your right knee. You can stay here with your hands, try to push towards the back of the mat to relax, or otherwise you can relax the elbows down. Palm of the hands in prayer, push your hands behind your head. Okay, slowly release. Let's come up on the knees with the use or no use of the hands. Relax the left foot so your toes are facing forward. Inhale here, and as you exhale, stretch to your right. Maybe here to start with, yeah? Maybe here. And then we try really use the core to lift this left leg up. And maybe stretch the arm a little bit more above the head. Another inhale. And exhale. Come all the way up. Inhale again. And exhale. Yeah. Very nice. Let's do a little bit of stretch in downward facing dog. We haven't done any downward facing dog yet, so you can come on the knees and bring the feet a little bit more towards the back of the mat, aligning the hips over the knees. Walk the arms and the hands as far as you can, and then stretch down. Feel the stretch on your shoulders. And remember that anytime you feel the need to stretch your wrist, yeah, you can come on your forearms as well. This applies to downward facing dog as well. You can then try to come into a downward facing dog, tucking the toes and pushing everything up. Trying to walk toward stretching both legs, maybe trying to pedal the feet, relaxing the head. Always push towards the back of the mat. Let's see if we can come on the tiptoes as we nail. As we say, we can drop the knees, the feet, sorry, to the right. Maybe look left here. Now come back on your tiptoes. Let's say bring your feet to the left, to look right. Come back to the center. And let's say drop the heels down and find the static downward facing dog. Keep breathing here. The next inhale, we come on the tiptoes and we keep traveling forward until we can come into a plank. And if plank is not in your practice or you get tired, you can drop your knees down anytime. Take an inhale, plank. We exhale again into downward facing dog. We inhale, we bring the right leg up. We exhale, we bring the right foot on the outside of the left hand. Yeah. We will move the right hand a little bit closer. Then we turn the left foot and we bring the left arm up. It's a lovely twist. It's revolved triangle, I think. Bring the left hand down. Try to bring this right leg up again into a three-legged dog. And then relax the right foot down. Inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, come into a plank. Inhale in plank, exhale into your lovely downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up for three-legged dog. Exhale, left foot on the outside of the right hand. Closer to there. Turn the right foot like when you do the warriors. And then bring this right arm up. Now, exhale, right arm. Right hand comes down. Inhale. Bring the left leg up as you exhale in three-legged dog. Inhale here, exhale, come into your lovely downward facing dog. Okay, inhale in downward facing dog. Exhale into your plank. Let's see if we can move into a side plank. So, if you don't want to do the side plank, you can drop the knees down. It's a bit easier. And then you come here to the side, which is basically similar to what we've done before. You're a bit lower than before. Yeah, before we were sort of here. Now your arms will be a little bit forward. You can find balance here again if you want. Okay. Otherwise, from plank, we turn. We don't move the hands at all. We just turn the body. We can then bring this left foot in front of the right, lift the hips, lift the left arm up, okay? Otherwise you can stack your feet together. A little bit more challenging, and you can also lift this left leg up. Ooh. And then come down again. Okay. Let's do the other side. Same thing, if you don't want to do the full plank, you do here and there, yeah. Otherwise from plank, you turn, you can place the right foot over there in front of the left, lift the hips, bring the right arm up. Otherwise you can stack the feet on top of each other, and you can also lift the right leg up. And I can't hold it for too long. Come back into your plank and then have a rest in embryo pose with the arms alongside the body, so you can relax your wrist as well. Catch up with your breath. Okay, we can stretch the arms forward again. Come again to downward facing dog. Push up, stretch. Bring the right leg back into a three-legged dog. Bring the right foot in between the hands. Okay, from here we can hop into this right leg. Come all the way up, stretch either the arms behind, yeah, or you can stretch your arms forward. Try to align the hips as well. And you can play, of course, with your arms if you want. We can then bend, soften this right knee. If you can come all the way up. Maybe hug the left knee to the chest. Try to find the focus spot. Nice and tall, nice and strong with your core. Touch this way so you can see me. We can then place this left foot here. You can hold your foot with your right hand. You can remember you can use a wall as well. Yeah. Otherwise, you can place the hands in prayer. You can stay here, or you can try to squat on your right leg as well. I'm shaking. Okay. Very good. See if we can go all the way down. That's another option to stretch this way. And maybe come all the way down. Okay. Again, you can find balance here. Maybe with one hand. I haven't done this for ages, so I can't balance with both hands up, I think. It's quite tricky. Yeah, we can come to a seated. We can do the other one in a bed. Yeah. So once you sit down, see if you can do fire log, which means aligning your left ankle on top of the right knee, and maybe aligning the left knee with the right ankle. We're working towards that direction. Okay, nice hip opener. And then we can just press the left knee down. Yeah, opening the hips. Work it slowly. Very good. You can then unwind. Come again into downward facing dog. The last push, downward facing dog. Do the same on this side. Yeah, we're going to lift the left leg up for three-legged dog. We're going to bring the left foot in between the hands. Yeah, and then we're going to hop and see if we can come up. Maybe warrior three, bringing the arms forward. Yeah, or aeroplane, bringing the arms behind to the side. Trying to square the hips as well. If you have something, you know, it comes natural to touch it because you want to balance more. You can do this against the wall as well. Tricky. And then we can come up and hug the right knee to the chest. Again, I'm going to turn this way so you can see that. And then you can place your right foot near your left hip, or it'll be lower. Yeah, hold the right foot, and maybe stay just here. It's already nice in itself, this pose, or here. Yeah, you really need to press the foot into the leg to make stay up, or maybe bring it a little bit higher. Okay, and then we can squat down into this left leg. Strong with your core, strong with your arms. And you can come all the way up and maybe go into a fold from here, which is quite hard. I'm not sure if I can demonstrate on this side. Yes. And then come all the way down as well. So you need to bend the knees, the knee. Come here. Excellent. And then come to a seated. Come into fire log this side. So right ankle, left knee, left ankle under the right knee. That's what it should be. Fire log, yeah? When the logs are stuck together on top of each other. Try to do the same with our shin. Hip open up. We can press the right knee down. Working with the breathing. Beautiful. Excellent. And then we can place the soles of the feet together for butterfly. Then relax. Place the hands behind the feet or in front or even behind. Yeah? And just as we press the feet together, we can move the knees up and down. Okay. And then bring the knees together. We can bring the chin towards the chest. We can separate the shoulder blades. Now we can open up and maybe open a little bit more, bringing the elbows on the inside of your legs and on your shin, hinging forward. Inhale, close. Exhale, open. And again, inhale, close. Exhale, open. So let's come up. Place the hands behind. Let's widen the feet, mat width apart. With the hands behind, the fingers away. We can just bring the knees to one side. Maybe open the left shoulder, look behind. Come back to the center and do the other way. Excellent. We can come back. The feet flat into the mat. If you want to wear something warm, socks or the top, please do it now. I'm going to come on our backs. If you prefer to stay seated, you can stay seated. We're basically just laying down. Have a twist, yeah, which you can do seated if you want to sit up, and then come on your back, so stay up. And you can also spend your relaxation with your legs up the wall, or maybe relax your legs on the sofa, which is quite relaxing. Yeah, I can show you my one. It's quite nice. If you don't want to put the legs completely up, you can just stay here and it's really relaxing. Yeah. Otherwise, of course, you can have your legs up the wall. You can find Shavasana. Okay, so let's go slowly on our backs. If you want to come on your back for a twist. Relaxing the head last. Cactus in the arms, bringing the knees up. Inhaling and exhaling, bringing the knees to the right and look left. And of course, you can do a twist as you sit as well. Breathing deeply into your abdomen. Slowly coming back to the center as we inhale, and as we exhale, we can drop the knees to the left and look right if it's comfortable for your neck. Slowly come back to the center and hug your knees to the chest. And if you're on your back, of course, you can have a full body stretch. If you are seated, you can still stretch your arms or go into a fold or do any stretch of your choice. Inhale, and as exhale, just simply relax. And again, you can stay in Shavasana. You can have your legs up the wall. I'm going to do this because I love this stretch. I love this rest. Bringing maybe the left hand on the chest and the right hand on the abdomen, and just connecting to the breathing, releasing all the physical effort, feeling the body relaxing more and more as you exhale. I'm trying to scan the body from the top of the head to your feet. Exhale. Just release all the tension. Feel your body supported by the earth, but nice and light. Yeah, feel lighter and lighter. You can start inhaling a lovely light. You can send this light everywhere in your body. Get more and more light in your body each time you inhale, until you become pure light. All your body surrounded by light. Just soar into the light. Nice and bright. Nice and light. If you want, you can stay in your relaxed position anytime you like, as long as you like. Otherwise, you slowly try to bring your attention to the present moment, becoming more aware of your surroundings, of your physical body. Starting to deepen the breath. And slowly finding some movements until you become, or you feel more and more awake and alert. You can keep your eyes closed, of course. Until you slowly find position. Maybe spend a few moments on your right side, all curled up. So you gradually come to seated to finish the practice, to acknowledge the practice, and to also feel grateful and thankful. not just for the practice, but for the whatever you have in your life. Thank you very much for joining the practice this evening. Namaste to all of you. Love and light always.